The area that we worked on, government performance and civic engagement, really is sort of at the cutting edge of how broadband is going to be used to improve government performance and increase civic engagement in this country.
I'm Vishal Doshi, and I am an analyst with the government performance team.
I'm Eugene Huang, and I headed up the government performance and civic engagement team.
I'm Kevin Bennett, and I've worked with these two gentlemen on the government performance and civic engagement team.
One of the things that we found was that there were pockets of government inefficiency, certainly, but there are pockets of government performance and excellence in government that we found throughout the country. And using the broadband plan to highlight those best practice examples, whether it's in the area of government performance or civic engagement, was a historic opportunity, in my estimation, to chart a course for the country, not just in the coming year, but for the next decade and years to come. We really attempted to tap into the collective wisdom of this country. We've heard tremendous number of stories, and for me it was very exhilarating personally to hear these stories and realize that there is a lot of great innovation going on in this country.
We're also seeing agencies develop open government plans so that each agency becomes more open to citizen engagement, more approachable. There's more information provided online to citizens, so instead of government becoming or maintaining its often stereotype of being a black box, a place that's difficult to navigate, hard to understand, that it becomes more open and engaging for citizens, and that there is more of a two-way dialogue developed.
There's a lot of great innovation happening at the state and local government level. You see lots of cities moving forward with things like fixmystreet.com or SeeClickFix. And these are tools that allow citizens to, take a picture of a pothole, send it directly to the city agency that would be responsible for fixing it, and get a response back.
Data.gov at the federal level is one of those innovations where the federal government is putting out a lot of data. The interesting thing is that the citizens, the private sector, non-governmental organizations, other groups, are taking that data and building incredible services on top of that. One of the services that I'm pretty fond of is something called flyontime.us, and the federal government collects a lot of data related to flight statistics, whether flight's on time, whether it's not, gate changes, that sort of thing. And in the course of a weekend, I believe, an individual programmer was able to take the raw data feeds and turn it into an application for mobile handheld devices. I think one of the other exciting things that we saw with the creation of the broadband plan is that we really attempted to practice what we preached in the broadband plan in terms of engaging citizens, seeking input, using new forms of new media.
We had blogs with over 130 entries. We had hundreds and hundreds of comments. We worked with crowdsourcing tools like IdeaScale, had 450 ideas submitted, many of which ended up in the plan, thousands of votes and comments. There was a great culture of participation around the plan and how it was created. All of our workshops were streamed online, many people asked questions online, so we really tried to make it not just the FCC's plan, but America's plan in reality and not just name.
Many of these innovations are sort of pushing the boundaries of what is possible in terms of how government interacts with citizens. You hear these stories about America being behind when it comes to broadband, behind countries like Japan and Singapore and others, and some of the European countries. I think that what we saw was, if nothing else, a glimpse into the future, and I think that the future is extraordinarily robust.